Hello everybody. Today I, Pinto of class 9A, am here to present my economics activity. Our activity was to collect information or conduct an interview on someone who is an asset to our Indian economy. For this activity, I have selected my mother, who used to work as an HR manager and now is working as a talent acquisition manager in an IT company called as Kilowatt. My mother has worked in an IT company called as Kilowatt, which owns several other companies like Fat Hamster, etc. The company provides major services like making animation, services, etc. The company is well known for winning the award for the Best IT Company of the Year 2021 in Business Goa Awards. The main clients of them include Netflix, Nickelodeon, Bosch, Nissan, Pepe Jeans, etc. Okay, enough about the company. Let me speak about my mother. She has an experience of working in IT companies like iPrime and now Kilowatt. She also has small experience in working at the Narayana Rudhayalaya Hospital. She also has experience in working in the IT company First Source as well. Notably, First Source has been the first IT company that my mom had worked in. She also has bagged two awards in her present company Kilowatt. Let us know more about her in an interview. Good morning. Today I, Asha Pinto, am here to conduct an interview for my economics activity, the assets of our Indian economy. Welcome to the interview.
Thank you.
So I'll be asking you a few questions for the activity.
Sure, please.
So my first question is, can you please tell us about your profession and what exactly is done in it?
All right. So I play a role of human resource HR manager in my organization, and if I have to tell what exactly we are into, so I take care of talent acquisition. So talent acquisition is having a right person, for any organization, be it IT or non-IT or any organization per se. For example, it's a school, right? You need a right teachers and management to be there to for any growth or any success. So definitely I play an important role for human resource, getting a right talent at right time. That's more important and critical for any success, of organization. So I play a role of human resource in my organization.
Thank you for telling us about your profession and what is done in it. It was really informational. So my second question is, what do you love about most?
All right. So I love definitely giving employment to people who are looking out there, especially if I have to say, even a fresher looking out for a job and doesn't find one suitable. So what we do as an organization, we provide employment not only to a fresher but also to a lateral, somebody who's looking out for a change. And I think that's a more satisfactory factor where we give employment to somebody and make somebody's career, and when they progress over a ladder, we are very glad to see that, right?
Thank you for telling us what you love and how you are satisfied by the way your the fresher that you select is basically going to greater heights as you selected him first and then it happened would make you very happy. Thank you for telling us that. So my next question is, how many years of experience do you have in the IT sector?
So well, I started my career from BPO industry. Then I did I do have exposure in healthcare domain. I did work with healthcare and BPO as a fresher, precisely to say 3 to 4 years. And post that, I've been working with a IT organization. This is my ninth year being in IT industry. And I did started as a fresher even in IT industry because I had a previous experience but not that relevant. I did my MBA post 2 3 years of experience down the line as a fresher, and then I got into HR, something which was very interesting from day one. Because when I was a fresher and I was going through an induction process, I did see my manager, human resource manager, the way she was conducting induction. That inspired me somewhere. I had a spark to I wanted to become a human resource manager one day, and definitely that led me to get into that success. I did my MBA from Symbiosis, and then I joined IT organization, iPrime, which gave me a very good opportunity to explore myself as a fresher and get into a different role. I came out from there as a human resource manager.
Okay, it is very nice to hear about how your journey was throughout the IT sector. My next question is, since you are from the IT side, can you tell us exactly what its importance is in a country like India?
Definitely, we play a very important role, and as you must be knowing, IT is India is one of the leading company. Not only leading, it's a top, top country to supply IT resources, across. And we are not competing among our country. We are competing among in globe, on a global level. And definitely we have best I must say IT engineers over here, and as a resource we supply this to outside world, right? And we are leading one, and we have made progress quite we can say, there is a good progress in our country because of IT. Our country has made a huge change post 2000, at least 9. You can see that change which has occurred in India, and it's only through because of IT. And as I say, IT, there are multiple skill set, that plays a vital role. For example, anybody as a fresher, you must be looking out for a job. And because I did manage few campus interviews and campus drives in my previous organization, which I was a part of it. So we used to go to different engineering colleges, and MBA colleges, and hire freshers out there. But what was a major drawback, if I have to tell you, is the freshers out there as an engineer or a MBA, especially in an engineering background, they do engineer, but then they don't have the right skill set because it's been not taught to them in their academics. But then we were there, out there hiring them properly, again skill them up as per industry and make them ready for our future. So as a country, India, we definitely produce thousands of graduate there, IT engineers. And it's important as a country we stand reskilling them, upskilling them with the right skill set, which is an ask of our hour. Because if you see what they have in academic is not what IT industry need. Okay, so there is a huge gap. That is a one thing which I think as a government also looking out on into a skill development. There are a lot of programs which has been run by few corporates over there like IBM, Infosys, TCS. They do lot of programs which is into skill development, which train freshers, and make them industry ready so that they are competent enough to compete the globe, because we are competing again with a global level, right, on IT sector. And Bangalore is a leading company. It's leading city, one of the top IT city, and that you can see the progress in our country is definitely a wide. We cannot express in a word, but definitely it's a wide, and there is a huge growth there, huge opportunity for the freshers who are out for a job. It's a huge market in IT industry.
It is very nice to listen that our country, India, has huge opportunities for people who are interested in the IT sector. So my next question will be, what is the key role you play in making yourself as an asset to our country?
Okay, so I must have answered your question in previous one. As I said, we do give employment. So I would say, in a way, when you employ somebody, you are playing a vital role, because you are not employing only for an organization perspective, but you are across. If you see, it is for a country level, country wise. I must say, when I can tell you, when we especially when it comes to a human resources, my organization, not only this and the previous one and current one, we definitely try and give employment to women's. Okay, the people who are there out of job, they have just lost it, or they have taken a career break. And that happens especially when in an IT industry, you can see the ratio is not that equivalent. Women do start over a 7 years period, 7 to 8 years, they take a career break, and then only few get back to a career right track, and few get into a family. That's also important. But now post pandemic, you can see there's a huge opportunity for women's there who want to get back to their career because there's a permanent work from home option, and my company also provides that, and I do important, I know I definitely support such. Whenever such things which coming up, we take different approaches how we can get this women's back out, because they are an important asset to our country. If our country has to progress, then we have to at least ensure that these women are not left in their mid of career, right? They have to establish their career. They have to retire after 50, 60, right? Why do men do and why not women in IT sector? So this is a big question debating out there. But then definitely post pandemic, many organization they have come with a work from home option, flexible option. There is lot happening there, and we are also getting women's back to industry. Not only that, when I say freshers, definitely we also target who are not able to crack interviews during campus drive because of maybe a certain skill set which they are lacking. We hire them, and then we train them, and then we make them industry ready. So that's something definitely a asset to a country, if you have to see. And I'm lucky to be a part of such journeys where I've been on approach making or decision making when it comes to execution. I'm very glad that I got this opportunity in my career to be a asset in somewhere or somewhere or other.
It is nice to know that you enjoy being an asset to our country. So my last question is, you recently won 2 awards in your country. Can you tell us what they were?
Okay, so I had a 2 award, and that was my surprise because I am the least person who is looking out there for an award or so. But then organization wanted to, and they have given me 2 award. One was on a key contribution award, and another one was I believe something on performance of the year award. So I did get this too, and I'm happy, I'm glad, because my company is recognizing, and it's important to get recognized, and be appreciated. Everyone likes that, right? Yeah, so definitely my organization does that, and I'm glad that I'm part of such organization.
Thank you for being a part of this interview. It has helped me a lot in this activity.
Thank you for having me, Ashir.
I thank Geeta Minimis for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you.